The first look at the all-new Volkswagen Arteon, a new MQB-based model, four-door coupe or fastback style, with a spectacular design. And here it is, here comes the front, with a new Volkswagen design here, for example, with a separate lip there. I'm not sure exactly what to think about this separate lip, we have to investigate that further, but overall a very aggressive and huge front grille, and you so far gave it very good ratings. Of course, also LED light with a new, very wide signature, pretty spectacular style, base, elegance and R-level trim levels. This one's here 20-inch rims, the optional ones usually comes with 17, then 18 in the R-line or in the elegance trim level. This one is the elegance trim level, you can see it at the very side under the side mirrors. And the side mirrors you see are not attached in the triangle there, but they are placed at the side as with sporty cars. 15'9" or 4'86" is the total length of this vehicle. Already we're towards the upper mid-size segment, but still a mid-size based car with this coupe fastback ending. And when we open the trunk, we can also show you why it is actually rather a fastback, something in between a classic sedan and an estate. Also very horizontally drawn rear here, also with those taillights, big Arteon logo. And I think it's really a very beautiful piece by Volkswagen, lifting up the brand to a very emotional level. And we will also talk very soon with Jürgen Stackmann from Volkswagen, one of the main executives there, and get some more information, more background on that one. Also show different colors and of course also the interior. So let's get inside, and there are three trims available. As I said, base, which starts with fabric seats, and then this one here is elegance, and then there's also R-line, and both elegance and R-line come with microfiber on the inside. Then they use animal skin on the outside. That's unnecessary, they could have just used leather red. In general, it's a Passat interior, of course. This is also the successor of the Volkswagen CC. And that also means we got all of the modern equipment from Passat, even with a more updated infotainment screen. And this will probably also be a chance for all the US customers who have just seen the facelift of the Passat B7. We will ask Jürgen Stackmann also very soon if this one here will also come to the US. Here you can see a very horizontal layout with the analog clock, then with aluminum style covers right there. So a very clean layout of the cockpit. View to the front, and the feeling here in the cockpit is pretty much the same than in the Volkswagen Passat B8 we already get in Europe. Here with a DSG, we also have basically the same engines that the Passat is also offering, so 2-liter 4-cylinders, petrol, turbo petrol and turbo diesel engines up to 280 horsepower. Steering wheel is also a classic Volkswagen steering wheel as we know it. We can also move it all four directions, and overall pretty comfortable setup here with the manual seats, but they offer a lot of space on the seats, and so a cozy feeling, a lot of room here in this mid-size coupe only. This is even more spectacular from the outside. 1m86 or 6'1" my height. I still have a lot of room above my head, so size-wise this shouldn't be a problem for most people. The digital instruments that are also optionally available, 12.3 inch, also for the Volkswagen Arteon. You can see it right here. We don't have the RPM meter and stuff available at the moment because the cars on the motor shows not have all of the function, that no one can start the engine and stuff and just roll away off the stand. That would be too dangerous, therefore something are deactivated. A new top infotainment screen we have right here, and it's pretty much similar than in the new Volkswagen Golf, 9.2 inch. You can connect your phone via Bluetooth, so it's, I think, is it Czech the language is set to? I'm not quite sure. Then, no, Navigación, is that Spanish? Could also be, I'm not really sure. No, I don't really know. Maybe someone of you knows. Here, and you can scroll inside the map, that works pretty good. So let's go to home again. You can check different individualizations in the menu. You can set your favorite stuff right there. Connected will be also some online services, which we probably do not have available here at the moment. And What else do we have here? You can also put picture in there and also climate function. Not available here, but then I would rather use the classic climate function below the screen. Here, beverage holders, also adaptive, 12-volt power supply, and then fixedly attached armrest with USB charging port. But there's another one in the very front as well, here in the right corner, and you can also put your phone right there for the antenna, and you can also close it here. This one also combined with the all-wheel drive 4Motion. Let's get in the rear now, and also in the rear, freestanding windows, so no frames around the windows then. And well, the wheelbase is over 2.80 meters, just slightly over 2.80. And wow, this is a lot of legroom, so you don't need any extended wheelbase versions. And if you, for example, compare that one to upper mid-size segment cars, this one will be, it's not exact pricing it, but this one will be way cheaper, I can tell you. And it has the same or maybe even more premium build quality. Also headroom-wise, although the roof is falling quite fast, still okay headroom-wise, and we can also flip the seats, 2/3, 1/3 split here, pretty easily done. And also the same Alcantara setup in the rear, Isofix covers on the outer sides of the seats, and also then beverage holders here with the armrest and a ski hatch, so you are pretty flexible. It might be a solution if variant estate is maybe, you know, too boring for you, but you still want to be more versatile than the sedan and have the beautiful exterior. Speaking of, here we can flip the logo, and then we have this fastback opening, so very wide opening, and well, this could really be a cheap alternative to an Audi A7, for example. So very handy, very practical, and as I said, you can flip the seats, but you have to do that from the rear. You cannot do it from here. That's, you know, better in the estate, of course, but way handier than, for example, with the sedan, and well, a lot of room for a car that has such an emotional appeal. Here you can also flip out the touring equipment. There we go. Different than with a 5 Series Touring, and we can also put it back in. I think it's a better solution than with a fully electric we have seen in the 5 Series Touring. It was a little bit slow overall. So, a lot of space we have here. Also below that we can fit a replacement tire, or also the DIN audio sound system. And here we can see two more colors. First of all is Kurkuma Yellow. We also know it from the recent Golf facelift. It's also coming now to the Volkswagen Arteon. Really screaming out color, very spectacular for sure. But I mean, also the chili red color, that was also very attractive already. And then there's also the more classic choice, a pure white color, surely elegant when it's still clean. And there especially the lights, especially the taillights, form a very big contrast. I always enjoy interviews with Jürgen Stackmann, head of marketing and sales at Volkswagen, because he's very open to new developments. And I mean, that's what the Volkswagen brand has to do right now. And one of them is the new Volkswagen Arteon. So, considering the logo of Think New, what is Think New about the Arteon?
Well, I think basically it reveals itself when you just look at the car. It's a hard-storming vehicle. It has a GT shape, which people don't expect from the Volkswagen brand. Very, very emotional design, very muscular. The car looks like an athlete in full swing before the Olympics. But actually the inside offers everything that people love about Volkswagen. Superior quality, fit and finish is outstanding. The car has latest level of assistance systems to make the car really, really safe. It's simply a joy to drive. You have to drive it. But the reality is, if you're here at the motor show one day, you just know what actually sells this car. So it's an outstanding car to look at.
So yesterday night we uploaded the first preview, and I can already tell you that the customers really love the car. Good. So very good feedback so far. Why do you think it's important to put an emotional product now to the market? Because you would think, okay, we have to concentrate on something logical and, you know, keep it rather low profile. So why is it important now to put something like that on the market?
I don't think that's the case. Volkswagen is a brand that actually has tremendous substance in technology and the way we do business and the way actually we put our cars together. But Volkswagen has the capability to launch really, really exciting new cars. And you see during the year 2017, there's a lot more to come. It's not only the Arteon. We have T-Roc coming at the back end of the year, which is all about emotions in a very different concept. The time is ready for actually a new Volkswagen to bring emotions to the brand. to recreate the love affair in a very, very strong way. And this segment in this car just lends to do an extraordinary sort of athletic shape. This is a premium car competing with premium cars. So key competitors of this car is Audi, BMW, Mercedes, and we want to actually compete face to face.
At the same premium price?
No, not at all. Obviously, we are more accessible in price and have a better price-value relationship than our competitors. But it's important for Volkswagen. Our position in the market is top of volume. We are the most desirable Volkswagen volume brand in the marketplace, and we have to have cars that compete face-to-face to premium cars. Arteon is one. Golf, essentially, is competing in the premium class against Mercedes, again, the same competitors. Tiguan already is now reaching into premium car sphere. At the back end of the year, you'll see the first time the new Touareg, which clearly is sort of a premium car as well. It's important for Volkswagen to show its capabilities, to show strong emotions, and to be able to compete face-to-face with the strongest brands in the world.
Especially our US viewers, they were asking, do we get something of a B8 Passat finally now for the US markets? Maybe you can reveal something about where is the Arteon relocated in which markets?
Well, basically the core region for Arteon is Europe. It's a European concept for this made actually for the European market. But the good news is it's coming to the US as well. So the news here is actually this is a fantastic shape which we believe will move in all continents. In some regions, especially this type of vehicle is just a super niche, so it's not worth of doing that. But you're going to see the car in Japan, you're going to see the car in Asia as well. We're going to localize the car in China. So it will travel a lot of continents and the US as well.
Talking about sustainability, also with a very emotional car, so there are two big topics at the moment. First of all, using sustainable materials and also possible electrification. What do you have in mind considering this topic?
Not every car needs to have a fully full swing of sustainable kits. We have most and the latest development of our TSI and TDI engines, all Euro 6 into the car, ranging from 110 kilowatts to 206. So 280 horsepower, 4-cylinder petrol, very sporty drive. So this car itself is not an electric car. It was never meant to be one. So it will not be an electric propulsion here. Our solution is slightly different. We have just launched our new Golf. And in 2 months we'll launch the new e-Golf with an electric range of 300 kilometer NAFZ. In real terms, it's 200 kilometers expected range for our drivers, which basically covers what normal drivers do during the week. The Golf will stay our sort of key pillar of electromobility until 2020, before the birth of the ID family starts. You've mentioned the ID Buzz already. It's a great idea to do something fully electric. It will never have a combustion engine, fully connected with a brilliant design. So strong investment by the brand, but not every car needs to have everything. The important piece is that actually we leave emotions to emotions, and we create emotions for sustainable electric mobility as well.
So as a last question, because we always talk about also the seat surfaces, I know the base model comes with fabric seats and the top trims are connected with leather then. Are there maybe talks with the managers also to offer some seat alternatives in the higher trim levels as well in the future, like a high-class leather red we've seen for example, in Tesla, or for example, Mercedes is using?
Yes, it's not yet in the Arteon. This actually comes with leather seats, so I'm afraid for our vegan customers. But obviously, we are now developing fast sort of vegan alternatives for the luxury seats in the upper trim levels to make sure that we become a sustainable brand in this sense as well.
Thank you so much. Thanks, and we'll meet again at the next motor show, I hope, and then we'll catch up with the very latest developments. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Thomas. Dankeschön. Thanks a lot.